Welcome to our 72nd episode of Guerrilla Radio Semi-Live. Great, I gotta do that again. I'm Joe Caprino. I have Mike Reiser here.
What's going on?
The wrestling announcer for the state of Indiana.
Getting there. I'm trying to get there. Trying to get in that level.
Yes. You got to do some wrestling announcing last night. Hopefully we are getting audio. We had to do some pre-show changes. So let's make sure. Check my comments.
But Friday night we got to do the Crown Point and Portage duel, so a little earlier than normal, but always a pretty cool thing. Get to announce those and get that going.
Yes, very good. A little bit slower. I mean, we had some good matches this week, but a little bit slower. I mean, as we usually are. So,
yeah. Everyone's waiting after Thanksgiving to heat up.
Yes. This week it was kind of, I know, scheduling wise, it's, do you want to do something? If you don't do it if you don't do it early, you have to go over Thanksgiving week, and we're and our philosophy is like we already screw with our kids' Christmas breaks, so we don't want to do both holidays. So we kind of try to stay out of Thanksgiving. But now we have either you start real early or you start a little bit later, and then you got to cram everything within about 8 weeks of action. So it's a little game you have to play with scheduling and such. So I hope everyone's getting our audio. I'm always worried about the audio. So tell us a little bit about the Crown Point and Crown Point and Portage duel.
Yeah. Crown Point Maryville will be decent this year too. That's usually after Al Smith. So those guys would be more to the weights. But the Portage Crown Point duel. You had a couple guys out. I mean, obviously, Riley Bettich, one of the top guys in the state at 120. He was out. He was there on crutches. So I'm assuming the injury. I didn't ask too much into it, but my visual inspection looked like he was injured. And then Portage was out without their 220, who was their heavyweight last year, semi-state guy. So coming down and weight, him and Dancy flipped. And he's solid. I mean, I didn't really get into why he wasn't competing either. But. Started off at 220 and Crown Point won. I don't know if Crown Point expected to win as many up top as they did, but they look like they had a pretty good athlete at 220. I know they said he was a pretty good football player. Kind of back and forth match. Dancy won at heavyweight, which is expected. Dancy's a really good retreat state qualifier. He looks good. He looked really good on his feet. Kind of did what he would do. And then you just ran into a bunch of hammers from Crown Point that you just run them off. Man, they're going to be really tough to beat in an individual tournament. In a duel, like you're going to have to match up with them very well. But 6 going, got a pin. Logan Frazier got a tech fall. He looked really good. They forfeited at 120. They didn't have a body for Haskins, Portage other rigged wrestler to wrestle. 26. Roberson got a pin. 32. Obviously, Jesse Mendez is a machine. We kind of talked about that on the program. So it was one of the more difficult ones because everyone we've ever done in region has been pretty competitive. So when they started going the other way, there wasn't a lot to like. You try to find silver linings and things like that, but Crown Point was really good. And then the 160 was probably the best match. That was Hegwood and Holland Donner, Dinger. And that was really good match. Came down the wire, but other than that, they were all pretty clean cut.
Yeah. So I just forgot to put us on the wrong Facebook page. So people on Facebook, you're gonna be catching us a little bit later.
So if you want to,
I was wondering why you couldn't find
that beautiful breakdown again.
Yes.
I think if we had 10,000, I haven't checked it again, but like Saturday morning, we had like 10,000 views, which is pretty good because it's going up against like semi-state football. Especially in the region, which is Region Sports Network obviously had crews out for Maryville, Carmel, Hobart, and East Noble. And Valpo and forgot who Valpo played.
Valpo played. No, they played Dwenger.
Yeah, Dwenger. So you had a bunch of really prestigious region programs out, and luckily the wrestling still able to hold up 10,000 views that night. And if you watched it, I mean, I think you walk away thinking, man, like it's gonna be really tough. And I think that was kind of the chatter on the board. That it's gonna be really tough to beat Crown Point. Like, obviously they have a lot of young studs, but I think it's tough for a program. I would say this. I was never part. I always felt like Calumet Wrestling was a strong program when I was there. Not like state ranked, state top talent. Like Mater Dei was really good, and Portage was always really good, and Hobart was really good in 2000. But we never had the turnover like Portage just had, where you had a DJ Washington, a Jake Moran, John Moran, Colin Pointer, Brock Peel, Ricky Hedges, all these guys that are wrestling at the college level. I would say I don't think anyone on the team with me my 4 years wrestled in college, and these guys are not only like college level guys, but Division I guys. So it's always going to be very difficult to replace those bodies. So. I think Coach Bradbury and staff over there, they'll get it together, and they'll rebuild. I mean, I'm sure they don't want to hear that. I'm sure that's one of those things like, oh man, rebuilding, right? Like, yeah, you guys lost probably some of the top guys in the state, at least top 10, guys every year. The Chris Rumps, Stephen Lawrence, Gage Torres, pretty amazing guys.
Yeah, definitely. It says you are echoing. So hold on a second.
Because I broadcast from a cave.
Yes. There we go. Okay. Talk to me. Hopefully you're not echoing now.
Am I still echoing?
Let's see. I gotta change my settings because you're echoing on my end, which is not as bad. Okay.
Man, that's two amazing breakdowns of that Crown Point. Portage. Better than the live broadcast I did.
Yes. Microphone, speakers. There we go. There you go. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of talked about it on that broadcast too. I mean, obviously, when you have someone that's really good, guys are gonna want to wrestle with those guys, and I think those guys are. Paying off. Like Crown Point's done a really good job, building and having those guys come in. Or there's some guys that obviously have been fortunate. Crown Point's a beautiful community. I wanted to buy a house, but I ended up in Lowell. But they have the horses, man. And it's going to be really interesting to see how they compete. I wish. There was some years where Maryville didn't go to the team state, and I was like, man, I wonder how they could have competed, because they were a very complete team, right?
Yeah.
And they still have an echo.
Yes. Let's see. That is not which I want there. Hold on a second. Okay. Okay. Try now.
I would like to. I've seen Maryville some of those years. Compete at the team state. They've never gone. Even when invited, they haven't been there. So I think Crown Point's in a similar situation like that now. Or Cathedral, I think the first year that they won the individual side, they didn't go to team state, even though they were going to be a really good team. And Crown Point's going to be that team now, because they're not going to get the duels with some of these other guys. They're going to have Brownsburg at the Carnahan. But that's going to be an individual format, so I said only on my side. Still echo, only on Mike's side.
Yes.
All right, I'll shut it down, guys.
No. Okay, give us a second. Like I said, I knew we'd have some issues here. Let's try. Let's see. Stream only. I know this is. I screwed something up earlier. And. Let's see. Hold call audio video settings. I love technology sometimes.
I'm glad Joe's dealing with it, not me.
Yes. Speakers. Real time. Okay, now try talking.
Yeah, so I think that you're not gonna get some of the duels. You're gonna have I would love to see a Crown Point versus some of the top, some of the dual teams, even the dual teams, even the other out of the Trikoff now.
Okay, maybe this is working now. I can hear you. I don't know if everyone else can.
We'll find out.
I should maybe just pull it up.
At the stuff I say isn't relevant anyways. I wish they would have been in the team format because I think that's a lot of good duels. I would like to see where they're at against those guys. Luckily, they're starting to do a bigger national thing versus Oak Park teams there. Pretty good teams there. But I think when you have a guy that's ranked number one in the country, you want to seek out top 5 in the country. You want to seek out matches for him. The guys that are going to be there, are going to benefit from this. That's still bad.
Oh man, never mind. Shoot. Okay, they still said it's bad. Uh-oh. I love technology. Crap. Default. I don't need speakers. I need your speaker. Okay. System sound. You're there. I know I did something previously. When I had this set up previously. You know what? I may just need to shut this down.
That's fun.
Okay, we're going to do a take 2 in this in a second because I can get my settings back. So we will join you guys back in about 5 minutes.